They pause in the very centre of Sweden, midway down the long drive to Lund. This meal scene strikes us in sharp contrast to the brunch recalled by Isak from his youth in the archipelago. There's a serene quality to the gathering, even if Bergman is careful not to let it become too wishy-washy or portentous.
Både vin till maten och portvin till kaffet.
Ack, när så mycket skönt i varje åder av skapelsen och livet sig förråder.
So he will let Anders and Victor and Sarah argue over abstract conceits, while Isak observes their antics with a relaxed and tolerant eye.
Jag anser att Anders lyriska utbrott är ett avsteg från vår överenskommelse.
Det är vackert, vet jag.
Och för övrigt fattar jag inte hur en modern människa kan bli präst.
Informal with brandy and cigars circulating liberally. In the open air with one of the largest inland lakes in Europe, Lake Vättern, spreading amply in the background, as opposed to the carefully designed interior of the villa. This luncheon allows Isak to roam free, as it were, to enjoy the company of people younger than himself.
Står inte ut med meningslösheten.
För all del. Religionen åt folket. Opium mot den verkande lämmen, om det är så du menar.
Är inte fantastiskt vad de är söta? Jag håller alltid med dig jag sist talar med.
Och hörru du, när du var liten trodde du på tomten, nu tror du på Gud.
Och du har alltid lidit en häpnadsväckande brist på fantasi.
Now he has a chance to recite one of his favourite poems. It's a psalm by J.O. Wallin, much loved by Swedes of that generation. And its words echo what I said a few minutes ago about Bergman yearning for proof of a god, although I don't think he swallows this rather sentimental pantheism.
När dagen gryr, min längtan blott sig öker. När dagen flyr, när dagen flyr,
jag än ej honom finner.
Significantly, he stutters over the line about finding God because Isak is still searching. He has by no means come to the end of his journey. These moments rank among the most poignant in the European cinema of the 1960s. They rank with Maurice Ronet's encounters with his friends the day before he commits suicide in Louis Malle's wonderful Le Feu Follet, or, more recently, with the final hours of the old couple in Fredrik Thor Fredriksson's Oscar-nominated Children of Nature.
Ja, som kärleksdikt betraktat är det inte så illa.
Nu blir jag så högtidlig igen. Jag kan bli det alldeles utan vin.
In his early career, Bergman shot rarely on location. He tended to be happier inside the studio, in the film town in Stockholm. But Wild Strawberries took him out of the studio and to some of the most attractive vistas in Sweden. Now Isak and Marianne motor the short way to the home of Isak's mother, which seems as forbidding as the castle home to which Antonius Bloch returns in The Seventh Seal. Clearly, mother and son meet each other at rare intervals now. We see the mother first reflected in the appalled gaze of Marianne, who stares at this relic as though she were already dead. The mother thinks for a moment that Marianne is Isak's own wife, whom she clearly loathed. There existed in Swedish film and theatre during the 1950s few more charismatic personalities than Naima Wifstrand. She was a veritable pillar of the Malmö Municipal Theatre, and on screen really contributed tremendously to Bergman's films. Think of the regal, sardonic mother she played in Smiles of a Summer Night, organising the party at her country domain that will unleash such emotional mayhem. Or think of her old witch-like character in The Magician, with her pet crow and a leather cap encircling her distinctive features. And now, suddenly, in this scene, Borg himself becomes the child, respectful in the presence of his mother, who must by now be well into her 90s. The whole room resembles a mausoleum. It's though all life had been sucked from it, and the mother is like a mummified figure, a living death. To paraphrase T.S. Eliot, you can see the skull beneath